Driving through this vast, empty landscape from the highway 5 years ago, I made myself a promise that I would come back and get off the beaten path to explore these remote areas where few travel. And that day has come. I'm here, standing on a cliff's edge, feeling the cold breeze move across the valley, reminding myself how it feels to be alive. Let's get lost.
I was talking to Kyle from High Ground by Nightfall.
Yeah?
He said to watch out for livestock.
Alright, sounds good. I'll keep my eyes open for some cattle crossing.
This is off to an incredible start. I'm loving the landscape here. Amazing.
We are starting off the day with our first goal of reaching a Firewatch lookout sitting at 2 kilometers of elevation. With every switchback we take, we can feel the temperature dropping. Reaching the meadow at the top of the ridgeline, the temperature has now dropped over 19 degrees, and a snowstorm has now closed in around us.
All right, we found a bit of a, we found tracks that stopped. So we're just gonna investigate what's going on here. We're almost at the Firewatch. It is beautiful up here. We finally found some snow. It's well and truly snowing. I got snow in the boots.
Yeah, so we're just gonna plow through this and get stuck.
Yeah.
Your winch works, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Trail Destroyer winch. Colin's gonna give her the old college try. It's a bit of a snowdrift. Yep, we're winching. All right. Get back over this little rock face here, hook a winch line onto him, and we'll give it another go.
Dude, use those muscles, eh? I know you go to the gym. Let's do the workout.
Ready to pull out?
Yeah, go for it. Wheel speed and bad decisions, buddy.
The snowfall is now a full-out blizzard, keeping the Firewatch out of visibility for us. The snow left on the ground up here is wet and thick, making any travel into higher elevation nearly impossible. Colin continuously takes runs at the snowpack, trying to break through, with every run only getting a few feet further.
So, change of plans. This side of the road has too much snow on it, but there's a road that goes to the left right in front of me. I think we can make that. There's no snow on that one.
Oh, I see the road you're talking about now.
It might not be the fire watch we were hoping to reach, but the snow just isn't low enough yet to reach our goal without spending the entire day on this mountain.
Alright, we have made it to the top of this ridge line. And absolutely beautiful. A little break in the snow now. A bit of a blizzard there, honestly, for a little bit. Wasn't expecting snow in almost June. But I guess we are on the mainland up in the high mountains, so it's to be expected. Absolutely beautiful getting up here. So we're gonna stop for a little bit, have a bite to eat, get back on the trail.
Descending down the winding switchbacks, we have our eyes set on pushing further north. The map is showing some shelf roads that will drop us into a vast valley with the river below.
Alright, we had to stop for this one. The view here is absolutely incredible.
Dude, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
This is the best view I've ever seen. This is insane. It gets better the further away from the trees I get. Look at this. This is nuts. I love our province. This is crazy. We need to explore off the island more.
Dude, all you have to do is drive 6 hours away from where you live and it's completely different.
Yeah.
All in one province.
Insane. Absolutely insane. Wow.
The view in front of me is something I could have only ever dreamt of. To be standing on a ridgeline looking across the seemingly never-ending landscape in front of me felt surreal. My sense of depth perception couldn't comprehend the scale of this valley. Millions of years it took glaciers to sculpt this landscape. I felt truly humbled in this moment. We are all specks of dust in Earth's story.
Got an extremely tight switchback up ahead.
Dude, this shelf road is nuts.
This shelf road is nuts, man. It's not too narrow, so it's not overly sketchy, but the view is insane.
Well, unfortunately, we've hit a little bump in the road, I guess you could call it.
Dude, on a steel horse I ride, but not past this fence.
Yeah. High Bar First Nations land. Can't go past this.
The kicker with this is that there's an email and a phone number you can contact, but there's no service here.
Yeah.
So unless you have like a Starlink set up, you can't figure how to get access to the land without going back into cell service.
So we got to double back up the mountain and then shoot along on the upper road. All part of the adventure, I guess. It just looks so good in there. Oh well, it is what it is.
Upon getting back to the service road that follows adjacent to the valley we were just in, we continue north. We have just over 100 kilometers of ground to cover to reach a small barge that will take us across the largest river system in British Columbia.
Dude, the amount of wildlife in this one area is crazy.
Yeah, man, this wildfire happened, right? So now all the soil and everything's getting really rich, and there's lots of underbrush and grubs as all the wildlife comes back. Very much so.
Well, this trip's about to take an interesting turn. We are taking a small 2-vehicle ferry across the Fraser River. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. The first time my Jeep's been on a little tiny barge in a river.
Dude,
It's awesome.
there's apparently another one like this in Kamloops.
Oh?
There's a few of these
That's so
around
cool.
BC. And this one's completely free. You can come here and get a free ferry.
Spanning 1,375 kilometers, with an annual outflow of 112 cubic kilometers of water each year, the Fraser River is the largest in British Columbia. Even in late May, the speed of the water flowing underneath of us isn't a force to be reckoned with.
While we're climbing up this mountain, I just want to take a second to thank every single one of you who watch my videos. It means a lot. It motivates me to get out and put all the work in the endless hours to create these videos. I enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy watching them. And if you're enjoying this video so far, consider subscribing. It'd mean a lot and help me achieve some pretty big goals I have for myself. I just want to show you guys this for a second. This is the view out my driver's window. Such beautiful country back here. We're just trying to get to camp, climbing up this mountain. We've covered a lot of ground today.
Just off the service road, we found this small dirt path that led us down to the perfect little grass field that we will call home for the night.
We have arrived at camp.
Dude, it's pretty sick.
This is a beautiful spot to relax after today. Massive views. And if the sun goes where we want it to, we're gonna have a killer sunset to end the day.
You can't really ask for more.
No. But we're gonna go around and gather up some firewood, all the little dead trees and deadfall, and set up camp.
"5 years ago, I promised myself I would return, because it's one thing to read about the history from these Badlands. It's another to experience it, to follow in the footsteps of those who traveled here, the ones that risked it all to find riches in the riverbanks and start new towns, to the cowboys raising their families through the harsh winters and hot summers, chasing down their cattle in these mountains every year. Although they all came before us and seen it all, now it's our turn to get a little lost."